Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from break. We weren't here last week, but we are definitely here today. We don't have the full gang here, but they're gonna join us much later. Some of us are watching the game, and some are just after, and that might take some time, and they'll just jump right in right afterwards. But we are back. We are here to talk about a lot of news that just came out. Of course, the My Hero Academia season 6 just came out. Some new animes that's coming out for this new fall season, that Demon Slayer news that's weirdly happening, and yeah, Kingdom Hearts Sora joining into the Super Smash Bros. Game, and as well as today's news of the new Dragon Ball Super Heroes movie trailer. And we have some thoughts. We got some things to say, but we'll talk them right now and let us see our faces. Welcome, Anime Lately fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Anime Lately podcast. I am your host, Sam the Manga Man, and here with me are my brotakus and our sister. Introducing first, he is the CEO of Careful Spoilers Podcast Network, the host of Careful Spoilers shows C4S Villains, founder of the No Anime Facebook group. He is JB, exclusive, the invincibly talented James Barnes. And last but certainly not least, our sister on the Anime Lately team, the boss of Spicy Lady Entertainment, the conversation of Spicy Lady Talks podcast, the iconic gamer of Spicy Lady Gaming, a fighter for diversity, representation, and entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the lovely Spicy Lady, Ashanti. How are we all doing?
Doing
Yeah,
real
pretty
good, man. Happy to be back from break, ready to talk about some good news that we got this past week. So I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot went on like the last 2 weeks. So many new news that came in. The summer anime just ended, and now we're in the fall anime. Time moving quick. This year's about to end
Yeah,
much fast. like,
Man.
especially since last year, but like nothing can compare to last year's slowness. But still, like a lot has happened in this 2 weeks and all these full news. But we will definitely get to it. But how we usually do this is how are you guys doing? What you guys been watching? How you guys chilling? How's the mental health? How's everything, guys?
doing good. Honestly, can't complain. Since the last time we talked, saw Squid Game. Can't wait to review that. We're gonna talk about that on villains.
I can't either. I
in
want to. I want to
October.
join that. I want to join that.
Oh, you will.
There
for
is
sure.
so much to say about Squid Games.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the best things that Netflix has ever produced, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. The movies are back. Glad that I'm get to see all of these different movies. What did I see last night? Just saw Venom: Let There Be Carnage. It was way more fun than I thought it was gonna
Yes.
be because I was not a fan of the first movie at all. And they were like, you know what? We listened to everything that you guys didn't like. We threw all that shit out, and we only focused on the things that you did like. And you know what? The 90-minute runtime didn't bug me because it was just a quick adventure between Venom and Carnage. And now we're moving on to other things, right? So I dug it, man. Woody Harrelson was chewing up the scenery. He was having the time of his fucking life with that role. So that
Yes.
was a lot of fun. Also, since the last time we talked, watch Midnight Mass. Absolutely incredible. Mike Flanagan is the fucking goat of modern horror right now. So if you like horror, please go see Midnight Mass. Don't read any reviews going as blind as possible because that's how I did, and I was blown away by Flanagan's story. So yeah, been watching a lot of cool shit.
I've been hearing mix about Midnight Mass, but yeah, I mean, I'll definitely check it
Really
out
good.
for sure. Um, but yeah, Squid Games. Everybody making all these memes. The story
Oh
for
my
it,
gosh.
it's
The
already,
memes, bro.
and then
I
and
can't.
it's already reaching as Netflix number one like show, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like the message is great. The secrets and Easter eggs behind everything. It's all really well together,
Hmm.
put together. Um, but yeah, we'll give a full entire review. James will definitely have to invite us in, and we're gonna talk about all the
You
Easter
know
eggs,
it, bro.
all the stories, and like the whole literally full circles of every situation and every full circle.
Literally.
There were so many full circles.
I've been watching so many videos explaining everything. Like most part things I already knew, but like things that I didn't catch, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't catch that. But so that was nice. And all the parallels between the characters with
Mm-hmm.
how they started to in the end. So I did like it a lot. But yeah, I watched Squid Game. I binged over the week came out too. I watched Venom too. I saw Venom in theaters. Like you said, it was a really fun time. Like I had a lot of fun, and the ending was fun. But I really enjoyed Shriek. Normally, with those kind of characters, they tend to like undermine them, especially if they're black. But she did a great job as Shriek. I really was like, okay, now I want to get into like the Scream comics. I don't know, Shriek is in them, but I was just like, this is a really like cool character. Like she held her own, in the situation, and I felt like they did a great job with the character. So, yeah, I had fun with that. But
And they kind of introduce another symbiote
I
in this
was
movie.
see,
Oh!
I caught that. I was like, what does that mean? But I was like, you know what? I don't want to. Let me just leave that alone for another time. But I was like, okay. But
It was his name at the beginning of the movie. I'm like, but that's that guy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. See, I'm not familiar. I don't know. So it was nice. I liked it. The action was cool. Um, but yeah, I like the music too. I didn't think there's just one rapper. Her name's Little Sims, and she did a song called Venom like years back, and I was like, is this for like the new Venom movie? But it wasn't announced yet. So I started the movie. I was like, yes, perfect. Like matches the movie in entirely. But I watched that. I watched Baki, obviously the new Baki Hama, which I enjoyed way more than the Baki the Grappler one remake because it focused more on Baki as strictly a fighter, like
You also get a lot of the
disrespectful.
backgrounds of the other characters that you've never heard of
Yeah,
before too.
yeah, but I just like Baki's like persona and this one more so than him being in a relationship. I think they focus more on that one with that one, which is fine. But with this, I like seeing him disrespectful. So I had fun binging that. But
We get more Oliva Unchained.
oh my god, I love him. I love how well his character's written. I love how he's just the top dog. So I really did enjoy him in Bakihama a lot. Like, oh my gosh. But I think that's all I've been watching and I watched so far.
I started a little bit of whatever fall season that came out. Besides the big popular one, I have not started Jobless season 2 yet.
Mm.
Demon Slayer should be coming out this following Sunday, with its 1 hour special. Like technically it's prequel of Mugen Train, and you have a whole entire hour of Rengoku, or like TV time, like 42 minutes. That's sort of how it is.
I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely take it
Yeah.
because like he was like he was the MVP in this entire movie and arc and everything. So like we needed more story from him to make that movie even much more better. But yeah, but definitely its weird concept is for this following season 2. So I'm gonna bring up this news right now because since we're on the topic. So the season 2 anime it's gonna start its entertainment district arc, or red light district, as the manga readers know, on December 5th.
Mm-hmm.
While it's debuting right now, currently, to 7 episodes of Mugen Train, which is TV versions of uncut. Do you guys feel it's necessary though? Like just
No.
to have, like, bring out 7 episodes of what the movie bringing like within 2 hours?
So the movie wasn't necessary. I think what they should have done is this, right? Because I do want to see like more of those like dream sequences, if you will. I would
Yeah.
like to see more of that from the individual characters. Like, I love Inosuke, so getting to experience a little bit more of that would be interesting. Rengoku for everyone, I think it would be really interesting to spread it out. The movie is what was useless in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
because for me, like the first 50 plus minutes, I'm really not entertained. I think the pacing is pretty poor, and then the last like 30 minutes is like, oh, this is really cool, and they expect you to be happy about it. The movie shouldn't have been made. I prefer it having the 7 episodes. Take your time, have better pacing. Yes, money.
It's
But
all about the money.
uh,
Yeah.
I mean, Demon
Yeah.
Slayer is giving them like what, billions now? USD, almost a billion, or still within the
make
millions of
make a
USD.
movie that's not canon. Make a movie that's like loosely canon, like around the events of the first season. Make some
Yeah.
money. and then move into
because
this.
there's a lot of parts of Demon Summer where they're training like off screen type things. So it would be nice to do like what they would do, you know. And I think there's other like short story mangas of them in between. I think when Inosuke, if I'm mistaken. So I agree. I would love to see a movie like that where it's kind of like this is what happened between, you know, them training, whatever. Because you know that's nice. I don't want to see the same thing reiterated 2 times now. Like, you know, it's just like,
But this time
okay.
it's uncut.
But it made they like
So what does that even mean?
because we all thought like with this entire arc was actually pretty short. It was like 10 chapters,
Yeah.
12 chapters max, and it made sense of why you want to give it a movie. But if they actually did it a 1-to-1 ratio, they would have been fine. I think it would have just helped us move into the entertainment district arc, and like move further on with the story. Unfortunately, it's so much focus on Tanjiro that it just didn't work. Like, yeah, like this is not in the manga. Okay, cool, but you know, couldn't you give us more Rengoku then? Like, couldn't you just cut out the Tanjiro and focus only on Rengoku for this entire movie?
But that's why you're gonna watch the unrated version.
Oh my gosh. And the thing is, they touch on Rengoku and the Red Light District arc, like the aftermaths, and you know, even with Tanjiro or whatever. So it's like, what there wasn't a lot to give within that time period of the, you know, the movie and the Red Light District. So it's like they're reiterating it more. It's like, okay, you want more Rengoku, but there wasn't more of him to begin with. Like, sadly to say, but you know.
You're right, because it literally was after when the series ended and then the movie came out to do like a chapter 0 for Rengoku.
Yeah.
And just like 20 pages of his backstory before he went on to the train and everything, or before the mission. And now, like, this hour episode that's coming in should at least cover that chapter 0 and like the whole him getting this mission and going to the whole training business, which something we have not seen in the manga and something that we have not heard of from anywhere. Maybe from the light novel though, but
maybe that should have been a movie, like how they're doing with Jujutsu Kaisen with what's the name story.
Yuta?
They should have done like that. Yeah.
Isn't it? Like I still have not read the JJK 0, by the way.
Yeah, I still haven't read 0.
I have. It's cute. It was cute. I like Yuta's story. It's really interesting. His cursed ability is like horror based to me, kind of. It's interesting. So I like
JJK is horror.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and it plays on, you know, Gege's love for horror, but his especially is like, it's like really like horror based. It's interesting how these cursed like abilities range from drastically. So I'm just like, okay, that's kind of scary, interesting, and sad at the same time. But
it gives you the whole nightmare the nightmare on Christmas or something like that.
It's really sad.
Because from what I know, it's just literally like the timing of where that story is taking place in Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then nobody wants sad horror thing to happen on Christmas. We don't want what's his face, Krampus.
I'm a Grinch, so I'm all for doom and gloom on Christmas when everyone else needs to be happy.
Bah humbug.
I mean,
I'm not a holiday person at all.
Same. Like, unless it's like Thanksgiving. I mean, you're having a big meal that you don't usually have. Come on,
yeah, that's different.
That's different.
I love the holidays. I love watching just terrible holiday movies on Netflix.
Oh, no.
I just love making fun of them and watching the corniness, because like they're so bad that like they're almost like wholesome. Like you get a little bit of wholesomeness in it, but then it's very terrible. It's like, why did you sign up on this Hallmark? But
I mean, with holidays, especially now when it's October, like, do you guys like watch? More people will start watching more of horror stuff or like thriller movies, but why can't you just do that, like, I don't know, outside of October, before, after? Like, it just...
I don't do horror movies. My friends, we watch, they like to watch horror movies like in a group chat like all month long, and I'm like, look, I'll watch some, but I'm not watching all of them with y'all. I'm sorry, I do not do horror movies. I'll do a nice thriller, but I don't do horror. I'm sorry.
That's my shit. Like, I watch horror movies all year round to the point where it comes October, we have no idea what to watch because we've already watched everything over and over again.
Why not have like a whole like rewatch of everything binge, the best of horror movies kind of thing?
We do that every year though. We do it every year, all year round. That's all we do. It's like New Year, time to rewatch everything we did last year.
I mean, how about with horror series then. Done with that easy.
We do that too.
Too?
Yeah.
Crap.
We do need to rewatch Blind Manor though, but we've seen Hill House like 3 times.
I think I think I'd rather rewatch Hill House more than The Blind Manor, honestly.
Oh,
though.
for sure. Hill House is still
And
like
like,
my favorite.
have you heard like Mike Flanagan's next work is gonna be The House of Usher, an adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe.
I am so excited for that shit.
That
bro.
is gonna be good. I actually love that poem. It was The House of Usher. Definitely looking forward to that. I'm wondering if that's gonna be like the next Hill House, or is that just gonna be like in its own thing. I didn't fully look
Yeah,
into
I
that
don't
article
know.
too.
It hasn't been specified. I think it'll be its own thing, much like Midnight Mass. You
Right.
know? But we'll see.
That's fine. But yeah, then the holidays, it's like we're not all festive about it, and we know like stores and likes to hallmark this just to help their sales. October is their candy. November is just literally they're getting ready for Christmas stuff. Literally before not even no, there's no celebration with Thanksgiving. It's just let's just play the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas" right now in the
Stop.
supermarkets
Yeah, and
just to
they're-
make you buy
If I
gifts.
hear that
Bro.
song one more time,
So glad I don't work in retail anymore because oh
Right.
my god, I used to work
No.
November 1st, like September, October starts. I'm like, why are we playing the Christmas music already? Like, we're not even in the Thanksgiving yet. Like, can we calm down?
every
Oh my
day,
God.
3 times a day, because it's just stuck in the rotation. And, oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
And then
But
don't forget the Black Friday sale, so you can buy those gifts and everything. Oh no.
Black. And I remember as a kid, there used to be so much like downtime in between the holidays. Now they kind of just throw the shit out all together. They don't really care anymore. Like, it's like, whatever, here's Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, everything, anything you want, all in the same month. I'm just like, dang.
I mean, they could have at least split that with like November at least, because if you're already getting ready for Christmas, you might as well just transfer some holidays over. Come on. But the only thing I'm more festive about is like I'll be break from school, have a semester, and ready for the next one, and just like okay, cool. I just wanna sleep and chill. Just let me not think about school, okay?
I feel that, and it's like as soon as that break starts, like your family's like, let's go hang out with family. I'm like, I want to just sleep, please. Finals are coming up literally after this break. Can I just rest? I don't want to talk about more school with my family, please. Like, just let me rest.
Oh man. Definitely we could go on to actually nothing in the comments. Righteous Judgment says I want JJK season 2, man. Oh yeah. Because we know like
Can't wait for that.
because it's supposed to be the past story of Gojo and Geto, and then the big
That was so cute.
the big arc, the Shibuya arc.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all gonna have to get counseling after this arc, 'cause,
Right?
Some of y'all babes.
I'm more wondering like how you gonna like compress this all, because for sure you can definitely use the first 5 to 6 episodes for Gojo's story,
Mm-hmm.
and then use the rest of it for Shibuya arc, and that might actually solidify the best season 2 anime of all time just because of that Shibuya arc.
I feel like, do you think they're gonna end season 2 with like the climax of Shibuya, or like, or you think it's gonna be a longer season than before? Because the Gojo arc is kind of like, it's not long, but it's a good amount of like chapters, to where it's like they might end like a little bit at the start where everything gets hectic, like where Gojo does his little, what you call it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a good point.
I definitely think they can, especially when My Hero Academia, how they did My Villain Academia arc. They only used maybe like 6 episodes or 7 episodes, and they could probably do the same. They probably do the same thing for the Gojo arc. Like people will feel like it's going too fast. It's like it's not taking its time and it's cutting off a manga. That's absolutely fine because Shibuya arc is supposed to be a very the pinnacle arc, the milestone arc of where everything completely goes 180, and then once season 2 ends, everybody's gonna be like, yo, what the hell, what's happening, what is gonna be happening now? We already have
Which
an
is the
idea.
perfect cliffhanger point.
You created this one entire world, now you just flipped it to 180, and now we're left with this world. What do we do with this world?
I tweeted that
Find
someone
out
was
in
like,
6 months.
Maybe not more, maybe more. I don't think they should
True.
split it. If they do split this, they could do it the Attack on Titan split way. Have like within like the first last 6-7 episodes of the first part, end on a huge climax, and then make you wait a year just for that second part. Just for that second part.
It'll be worth it though.
It would be worth it.
yeah,
It really will be.
yeah. Someone was like, by the time that happens, we're going through the cooling games, so we won't be able to even care.
Right?
Right. We're already ready. We're already here reading on season 3. You want?
Right? Oh my goodness.
Which is crazy because it's like we're already in 150 plus chapters, and we're on season 3. Usually it should be season 4. In normal pace wise.
Yeah,
Alrighty
like
then.
we're like manga readers are so far ahead in like My Hero. Like we're so far ahead compared to where everyone else is.
It's about to end soon, from what I've heard. Like about to get it wrapped up coming up
I
soon.
really hope so.
I mean, we'll have to see. We'll see what Hori has to do. But
Because he said he initially wanted 30 volumes, and we're at 32. So we'll see how this goes.
Didn't Oda inspire him to do like 40 or something like that? If you planned to do 30 and you're already at 32, you might as well go to the 40 count.
I don't know. But I know he said he wanted to be done 30, and now it seems like we're wrapping up soon. So I feel like maybe 35 might wrap up, because there's not much left, but the grand finale. So say give like 3 or 4 volumes, we should be done.
Okay, that's not too bad. 35 volumes. That's not a bad way to end, because as Attack on Titan was 33, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
33 volumes. So yeah, it'd just be a little bit more than that. That's not a bad way to stop, because
It's
'Cause
really
they're-
not, man. Having a complete story is so much better than just dragging it out for no reason.
agreed.
Because I mean, you can end this current arc of My Hero, and then switch it to like American heroes and tell a new
Yes.
story
Yeah.
within My Hero. It doesn't have to be the same thing. There's a billion spin-offs anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see like DC and Marvel do a collaborative effort with Koei. I think that'd be really cool, because like obviously he's a fan of both, and DC's done collaborative stuff with other like manga, a lot of mangas in the past, like Ultraman and like other series. So I think that'd be great to see something like that from them.
Have like a Kamen Rider and Power Ranger kind of group in the My Hero world. I would love that.
That'd be interesting, or just something, Superman saying hi to All Might. I don't know.
I mean, it definitely should happen. It definitely should happen where DC brings in Horikoshi and just have a whole collaboration kind of thing. That'd be
I
sick.
would love that. Would be a really dope comic. I'm sorry, that would be a really cool comic if they work together with Koei.
Yeah, I mean, just give me Deku and Peter, right?
Oh my
Deku,
god.
Peter, and
Ooh.
Miles. Like, just do it.
Oh, I have to throw in. Yeah, I would love that. I want to see Deku with Damien, see how just to see with another Robin or Dick, just see how they act together.
I could definitely see the Spider Gwen and Ochako.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, definitely either be with Horikoshi or it would be from Shueisha, because I'm pretty sure they would have the rights for My Hero Academia legally, and if they want to work with DC to do a collaboration, they would have to contact them first, or Sony. I don't know. Who knows? But at least we know. But at least we know season 6 got confirmed for My Hero, and that's to
I mean,
be.
yeah, we knew.
We already
knew
knew.
that shit.
But
This
like,
arc is where
what's crazy was like so many like last year, I believe, or a couple months back, people were really hyping up with the My Villain Academia arc, and not many were too impressed by it. And now with season 6, it's supposed to be the war arc, the the big changer that was competing with the Shibuya arc.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, oh my god, I just realized, yeah, man.
Yo, 2019 was like the whole like, which was better, the Shibuya arc or the war arc? So many good choices and arguments.
That's a tough question, man. Honestly,
that is
because I
tough.
like both for different reasons.
I hear, yeah, same, but like people side more towards the JJK arc because of the Shibuya. Like it was longer. It started in December.
The consequences, the fight scenes, everything really.
They both had good consequences, actually. Yeah, it's
True.
so.
Hey, yeah, they.
But yeah.
I feel like My Hero had like way more like waves of consequences, like literally like
right.
whole like the guy, whereas JJK it was like circumstances where it's like, okay, I feel it, it's cool, but man, My Hero was like, okay.
Definitely is. Both sides has a lot of factors, and I'm kind of lucky we're not doing that debate anymore. It's
right.
Maybe like after the anime, after season 6 of My Hero and after season 2 of JJK, we can have that debate again, but we're comparing with the anime. That might be a difference because that's like Mappa versus. Is it what studio that does My Hero Academia?
No.
Oh no.
No. My God.
Yeah, I can't remember right now. I'm looking it up.
I'm literally drawing a blank. I see their logo in my head. I'm just like, I can't say the name.
It's Bone? No, it's not
Bone.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, Bones.
Oh, it is Bones.
Right?
Yeah, it's Bones.
Yeah.
So okay, so we like Studio Bones versus Mappa, kind of animation styles,
and Cameron, the animation is going to be crazy. Like they know how excited we are for this arc. Like they're definitely going to put the money into it.
They're both in their strongest element too. Bones is within My Hero. That you know what's going to be happening, but Mappa, they are killing it when it comes to the horror contents and their like crazy weirdness and this stuff. And that's the sort of ingredients you need for JJK. So it's like a huge standing of which studio can do the best adaptation of the manga.
I was gonna say that because My Hero, like Bones, has done certain things with the animation that elevated the manga for me, right? Like that fight between Deku and Overhaul, way better in the anime compared to the manga, in my opinion. So I'm waiting to see moments like that, like when fights with like Shigaraki and like other members of like the League and shit. How will Bones like elevate those scenes? That's what I'm really excited for. So like you said, Sam, how are we going to adapt those things? And I think Mappa's going to do a really good job with JJK too. It's going to be sick.
So Righteous Judgment says not many people died in the My Hero War arc, which shows less destruction. Technically, not really true. Like there are they weren't huge. They weren't huge.
The destruction of a entire society.
Yeah,
I think that's a little bit more impactful than just like physical damage, and like obviously a lot of people died in the Shibuya arc, but like the war arc destabilized the hero society. So that to me has a little bit more impact to me, but subjective.
If I were to say like both arcs, how they ended literally changed their own entire world and perspective of everything. They got flipped. One that's just, like James said, society has changed. Nothing is never the same ever again. But this is from a society that was flawed. When it comes to JJK, we know a little bit about this world. We know about all this horror content and the more destructive of who's gonna be the one to literally wreck this entire thing and destroy it. But no, it's not just one person. It's multiple people doing this like damage, just for a reason of it's because we wanted to fight. We just wanted to fight.
Yeah. Well, Hito was in rare form in the Shibuya arc, and I really did appreciate that a lot. I was like, okay, I wanted to see more from him from watching the anime. So then after reading the manga, I was like, okay, thank you. Like this is nice. You're not just some like trickster guy. Like I wanted to see like what he really could do. So
I will say that first Gojo fight in Shibuya arc, I'm really excited to see that animated because that's going to be insane. Oh yeah, it will be like one of the top fight sequences of the whole year for sure.
100%.
I think people are going to be like it's gonna might or not feel the impact of what happens to Gojo, and be like, oh, he'll be fine. He's their OP ace in this entire show. Couple episodes, I'm like, oh shit, they're fucked.
And then the shit that Sukuna does, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like
Oh my god.
JJK knows how to psychologically break you, and that's why you have more interest into it, and it's more of a worse consequences. It knows how to like fuck with you, especially when you have that mentality of with Yuji, where like it's a shonen, you gotta be the hero, you're gonna have to at least try to save as many people as you can, that sort of thing. But nah, these are the type of character outside of Yuji. Everybody else characters is we doing our own thing. We are only out for ourselves. We are not heroes. We are jujutsu sorcerers doing our own shit. It's like, and that's
Yeah.
just human emotion, human aspects at its prime. It's like you are basing on your human instincts of everything, not because of it's a shonen trope manga where you need to be a hero. This is real human like emotions and real human actions. Like I mean, a lot of people can be out for themselves, and a lot of people are like only doing certain reasons because to either save someone important to them or just like and they're willing to kill other people for it. I feel that's really human.
100.
Righteous Judgment has says, okay, last question. Which world had the most drastic tone shift, JJK or My Hero Academia? It is JJK that had the most uh, world shift, because it's like comparing what All Might was to Hero Society and what Gojo is into the Jujutsu Kaisen world, sorcerer world. One is technically supposed to be the symbol. One is the symbol of hope, while the other one is just the biggest the biggest bad that holds the power of tyrant, but
Right.
and nobody would go
Yeah.
against. It's like the whole: would you rather be feared or would you rather be loved within a certain higher standing of power and stuff like that and position.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if I can answer that question right now. It's a good
Yeah.
question though.
Yeah, because I'm like, there it was a shift. I mean, when when it came Gotham City in My Hero, that was a major, shift. I felt like too. Like you felt everything drastically changed, but same could be said JJK.
Right.
Both were bound to happen, but I think I felt it more because My Hero's very, very like, oh, it's heroes, oh, so when you saw that, when you felt that shift, you saw it in like everything. So I'm leaning only like a slightly bit to My Hero. But both can be said for both series.
Yeah. Like you said, Spicy, like they're both pretty much on the same level for me. But if I
Mm-hmm.
had to pick and had to give one the edge, I guess I would have to say like My Hero right now. Because it was just more impactful for me. Like for the entire like hero society that as we know it to be completely fractured and broken, for Japan as a country to be broken after said events, like that was just really big for me. So for me personally, I would just have to give the slight edge to My Hero, but I mean, it could go either way, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Loving this My Hero and JJK talk, and definitely we get. If you guys love this entire talk, we talk more of it on our Shonen Ronin
Yeah, keep the
on
questions
Sundays.
coming. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Let us give it to us. While we wait for those questions, we can go on to our the next news. We have Studio Colorado's revealing a new film coming on in Netflix 2022. Netflix is picking up a lot of good animes right now.
Yeah.
They're getting Comey, Can't Communicate. They just pushed out their Way of the Household Husband season 2. They are also having Violet Evergarden movie soon, very soon. The last movie to their series. It's definitely can't wait for that. I need to rewatch because it was a emotional
I've
roller coaster.
never watched it, and everyone says it's really good, but I've never
either,
watched.
yeah.
Never
It's really
watched
good.
it.
It's not really a slice of life, but it's more of a drama anime for sure.
Yeah. like what was that one anime that came out a few seasons back? The music robot. It gave me kind of like that. Well,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
she wants to be the robot wants to sing. I forgot the name of it. Everyone was raving about it like literally a few seasons ago, but it kind of gave me those vibes. And I was like watching the trailer, so I was like, I may have to tune in and see. But Baby Fluorite.
Oh, Fluorite. Okay. I
Haven't
not
heard
checked
of
it out. I haven't checked it out.
Baby Fluorite's interesting. I felt like it started off interesting, and then it kind of like just coasted a little bit. I have like 2 episodes to finish, but I mean it's pretty animation. It's really pretty to look at. You know, it's just I don't know. It was cool. The action scenes were really good too. But other than that, I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, Vivi. Okay, the animation. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Wasn't that summer season last season?
I think so. I know it's a few seasons back.
It looks really pretty, actually. The animation
It's
style.
gorgeous. Yeah, the animation's gorgeous. The fight scenes are really good, but
Is
you know,
is
the
that
story,
by Ufotable?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, not sure.
We'll check more for sure. I do know I got recommended for that. That's like one of the uh hidden gems within this year. I know Taxi was a hidden gem. That was a really
Yeah.
good one.
Gotta check that out.
Um, there was a lot that I have not really fully checked out from last summer. All I know is from like from summer or from any other years the isekai animes. I'm wondering if
So,
James have you got into more of the isekai animes that I've recommended and suggested to?
They're all on my list, but I haven't watched them yet.
Oh damn.
I will though. I'm taking some time off for like DC fandom. I'll be off for like 2 weeks. So once that's
Nice.
done,
That's next
I'm
week,
gonna
isn't it?
binge a
it's
few
next
things.
Saturday, bro,
Yes,
and I'm
bro.
so freaking excited.
I'm gonna
1
be off from
p.m.
like the 14th, and I'll be off for like 2 weeks. I can't wait.
1 p.m. I'm streaming that day, bro. I'm waking up
Yeah,
early. Get ready.
I'll be streaming too.
Arkham Knight is doing their new trailer or new news about it, right? For
Gotham
this-
Knights, yeah.
Gotham,
Knights?
yeah.
Even though it got
Right.
pushed to the next following year, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some more gameplay footage, some like maybe character reveals. Who knows?
Hmm.
I'm excited either way. I want to know about
Yeah.
Squad versus Justice League.
Right.
Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Versus or something like that.
It's, I want to see more of Injustice. I want to see more.
Speaking of Injustice, Ashton asked us, "Are we excited about the Injustice animated movie?"
Yes. I'm really
Yeah.
excited.
I love Injustice for multiple reasons. It shows the difference between Batman and Superman in a lot of different ways,
Mhm.
because Batman could not be tricked the way that Superman was tricked. So I love watching that and watching how Superman pretty much handles things after that event, and how he feels like this is the only way to protect everyone. It's this real like twisted like mindset that he has. So I love Injustice. Like sometimes I just watch like the gameplay movies just so I can experience it. So yeah, I'm beyond excited for this animated movie.
I'm kind of glad they didn't show too much of it. Like I know, like
Yeah,
if nobody has played the Injustice game or at least know about the story by now, like I'm sure it's gonna have to at least it's similar. It's gonna have similar story contents and everything, but there was a lot that happened within the Injustice comics.
Yeah. Yeah. When I played the game and like when they revealed a certain character that, that died, I was like, how? And I looked it up, I was like, really? That way? So I was like, okay, interesting. But yeah, I love the Injustice game, so I'm excited to see this. They revealed a new trailer I think yesterday, so I watched that and they kind of touched on the whole like Joker thing.
Mhm.
But other than that, I'm excited to watch the movie. I like the animation choice. I feel like it reminded me of the Mortal Kombat movie that came out, the Scorpion's Revenge. It kind of not as heavy as shading it is in that movie, but similar aspects. So I'm interested to see how that works with the Justice League DC stuff. So
yeah, I know they wanted to change it up, but I prefer the animation from like Justice League War and like Flashpoint Paradox. Like
Mhm.
I much prefer that animation. Like this is fine, but like it's not my preference. I think they found it and it's like, well, we want to make it different from the new 52 run of movies, so we're gonna do something else. Which is fine, but
I mean,
You know, that
I'm
classic DC
I'm
animation.
kind of
I
hoping
feel.
I'm kind of hoping they have certain events that's from the comics that's gonna be put into the movie. It might be an insult to the Superman fans, but it gets very deep and get really
They
messed up.
showed it in the trailer. They showed it. So I was like, okay, let's see how this
I
goes.
mean, like that part where he just somehow he just came to Wayne Manor just to want to talk to Bruce, and just like, sir, he does not want to talk to you. You are not welcome in our home. I want
when
that
does it
ad.
drop, by the way? What's the release date?
16? No, I know it's before DC fandom
It's
Uh,
before,
or on.
really?
I
It's
think
before?
or on
Really?
on before or on
the 19th,
the 19th. Okay,
the
okay.
expected
Oh, okay,
release.
so after. Okay.
After okay,
Because like the last animated movie was
long
Long Halloween, right?
long
And I thought it
Halloween.
was okay. That was all right.
I'm tired of the whole cause same with Last Dragon. I'm tired of the whole like beginning Batman crap. Like I'm over it. I'm over him getting his ass beat. Like over it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, I think it adapted the comic
Year
well
one,
enough,
wasn't it?
but no, I mean the Long Halloween run itself. I
Mm.
mean it did technically take place like year 1, year 2 in there. So yeah,
Yeah, like he was getting his ass beat so bad. He was so
Not
inexperienced, and then he's not even a full on detective. Oh yeah,
exactly.
I know for sure this is year one Batman. Now I know for
yeah,
sure this
yeah.
is year
Like
one Batman.
he told Alfred, he was like, it's probably the mom. Why would it be the mom? I don't know. They're criminals. Like, Bruce, calm down. Like, think rationally. I was like, you work with the police. How would you think that? But
It was like,
I
oh, I
thought that
got,
was
oh my god, this. Oh, you said this. I have flashback. Oh my god, it's him all along. It's not him, and he gets killed. You are.
I'm starting doing detective work now. This is
Bruce.
ridiculous.
How is Gordon? How is Gordon literally teaching you how to be a detective?
You work with the commissioner and the and Harvey Dent. Like, how do you not have at least an inkling? Like, I don't know, they're criminals. I don't know, it could be anyone. Like, Bruce, use your head. Like, oh my god, no. And he used his head, and he got knocked upside the head. Like, how do you not have good peripheral vision, Bruce? Like, you were ready for everything else but that. I was just like, okay, this must be a hidden joke hidden inside of it, because I was like, this is ridiculous. You're 6'4", Bruce.
There was
Like,
also there wasn't a lot too much of him in his action size neither. Like he didn't really have a full on experience like fighting master or grand master of fighting either. He was just like a novice of fighting, of just smoke dodge and
man,
whatever like hand to hand combat you can put into it. But nah, it's literally feel like he was not even fully trained to before he got put on the whole cowl and went onto the suit and literally flew off and stuff.
but hey, I feel like Harvey Dent stole the show of Long Halloween. I loved Harvey Dent. So, oh my god, what's his name? He did a fantastic job voicing Harvey Dent. I loved it.
I also didn't think the Catwoman was necessary neither, though.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
wasn't really
either.
necessary.
This is where it differs from
But-
the comic with how I feel about it.
Mm,
Because it works in the
Interesting.
comic just fine.
Interesting.
and I heard that was the last performance of
Yeah, that is.
what's her
She
name?
tragically passed away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Naya Rivera.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe that's why, like, they didn't. Was it like if they didn't get too much? Since she passed away, they didn't want to focus a little bit more with Catwoman and her story. I guess because the second part they literally didn't do too much of it at all.
But they tied her in as like an important piece, but it didn't like I don't know,
Forced.
like,
It was forced.
yeah, I didn't feel like I cared. I felt like I was just like, okay, this is just all right. That's nice. Like, I don't know. I felt like it was just like, okay. Again, I have to read the novel in order to like give a full on, because I, I'm going
Yeah,
based off of animated.
buy the trade, read it. It's a much better read than watch for sure.
Most of the time it is like,
Yeah.
um, and then like the ending of the movie, it's just literally it just shows you Wally, or yeah, Wally and Green Arrow, and then I don't know what's setting. I'm guessing it's setting up another Justice League movie, but oh wait, Injustice, isn't it? It's to set up
Yeah,
Injustice, right?
yeah, and Justice came on at the end, they said, of the I don't know. I don't think I watched the end credit. I thought I did, but I don't think I
It
remember
really
right.
not much happened. It's literally like, opens the doorbell. You see Wally, and you see Flash and Green Arrow. And it's like, sir, these
Mm.
gets are for you. I was like, okay, that was just it. It
Oh, I'm sorry. Someone asked what my favorite Ruby song was. When They Fall. I think it was Ashton Tyler. I like that song. Sorry.
no, go
I
for it.
didn't want to skip over.
We did ask people. You guys can ask us more questions. Um, Legendary Anime JP Fan 2 says Cowboy Bebop live action is kind of interesting. That opening credit looked really good.
I liked it a lot. It got me. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't trying to get hyped for this series like that, but you know, when I saw they remade the classic opening, I was like, okay, that
It got
and
me
I
hyped.
and I saw the CGI of it. It looked really like good. It didn't look like too bad. So I was like, okay, this looks actually authentic. So and it looks very cartoony. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like we'll see how that goes.
I mean, wasn't
Go ahead.
no, go first. You first.
I was just gonna say real quick, like my thing is the humor, right? Like the comedy elements that are in Cowboy Bebop. I'm interested to see how that plays with these characters live action. That's always like some of my biggest criticisms of like anime to live action adaptations. How do you balance that humor with the seriousness? Because it's a lot easier to do in anime. I don't know what the formula is, but they make it work. But when it comes to live action, a lot of the times it doesn't work. So that's gonna make or break for me how well they balance the different tones that anime brings, you know?
I think, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with you. But they have a pretty good cast of characters into this, and even John Cho felt the
For sure.
same with what you just said. He said like he wants to hopefully well adapt Spike's character, especially towards from the anime too. And I think it could definitely work with John Cho because he does a little, he's a good actor. He does a little comedy and comedian.
Yeah, he
So
does a lot of
like it
comedy.
can definitely work. He has the he has the ingredients for it. Now we just need to see how well they can execute next month on
Mm-hmm.
November 19th.
That was next month. That's okay. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I mean,
I have to do something with that.
they had over almost 2 years of work onto this because
Yeah.
John Cho got injured and everything. So uh, hopefully it is worth the wait.
I think it will be. I really do hope so.
Uh, Next line of within the news. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this real quick. Funimation gets licensed for Jujutsu Kaisen, both sub and dub, and then Crunchyroll gets the dub version for Demon Slayer, including and then with Mugen Train, and I guess literally for the next following second season two, which is part of Sony's joint share both owning both company, which makes sense. And also Funimation does most of the licensings for the movies, and they're the ones who do the subtitles and translations as well as the dub version as well. Definitely not against this because this is a good trade of both shonen content, shonen mangas, content, and anime. Both can do really well with money, and with Funimations, at least they're gonna give us the license for the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie to the states much earlier, and I'm seeing that right now, especially with the My Hero World Heroes movie. That came out in the summer in July. Now it's coming out the end of this month in October.
Right?
It's
Like I did
very
not think we would get
soon.
it that quick. I was like, yeah, we'll get it in February.
And like, nope, 3 months tops. And like literally like, oh cool, multiple days where you can watch this movie, not just one day, even though they just say it comes out on that specific day. You have more time to watch it. Definitely flexible. And knowing this, they have the money. They have the money. They have
Because I
more.
mean, like Two Hero. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Two Heroes hit the U.S. like 5 months after the
It
Japan
was.
release?
It
Yeah,
was.
it was a while
It's a
afterwards.
minute. Like
And
what?
remember, they only had planned for like 1 day or 2 days
Yeah,
for that one
yeah, like
weekend.
Yeah.
two,
But like
3 days. Some
And
shit.
they didn't have any expectation that so much tickets were being bought for this. They for that one weekend box office, they made a few millions, a few $1 million, and that pushed it to extend the theater release for 2 more weeks.
Yeah,
yeah.
extended for 2 weeks, and I saw it like 2 more times.
Definitely like worth the rewatch and like
I think it's on Amazon now.
for free.
Is it?
Yeah, because I don't know for free, but I watched the first movie on Amazon for free before I went to go see the second one. But I think it's on Amazon now. I could be wrong.
Let me check.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That
check
that,
right
that,
now.
that
Actually,
would be
that would be dope.
Could be wrong, but I
Two
think
Heroes.
it is.
Nope.
It's not
Prime. I got to buy.
the buy. Okay.
Wait, can we watch it in Funimation, or they don't? Or you have to buy it from there too?
I mean, you can
I-
watch it on Funimation if you bought it. Like if you bought the Blu-ray, like it gives you the digital code access to Funimation.
Hmm.
Okay. Usually,
Hey, but you can buy Two Heroes right now on Amazon for $6. Everywhere else, it's $15.
Dang.
So if you want it,
Yeah.
it's like half off right now if you buy it on Amazon.
physical copy or the
Yeah, no, digitally. Sorry.
Digital,
digital.
yeah.
Really? I got $2.99 from Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I use an app called Just Watch.
Mm.
Like it tells me everywhere that a movie might be streaming or where you can buy it. So
Oh.
it might be on sale right now, and they haven't updated it.
Ooh.
But yeah, thanks to My Hero Academia's Two Heroes movie, it opened up like. Oh wait, the second movie is on Hulu, with premium subscription. But yeah, thanks to My Hero Academia's first movie, it literally opened up more anime movies to come out and release into theaters, and then of course for multiple days because they know it sells. There's a big fandom for it. People are going to
Yeah,
go to
because
theaters and watch
Broly
this.
got like 2 weeks out the gate, right?
A month. I think
Ah.
month. Pretty
Yeah?
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they know with Toei and Dragon Ball they have so much trust within that, and they know they're gonna make money regardless.
Because I know how long was premiere? Because I saw premiere opening night. But I don't know how long it was in theaters for.
I'm not sure.
Premiere had its special events where it comes out once every other couple months on the weekends or something like that, or at least once
I
a
only
year.
remember having like maybe a week to watch premiere in Nashville, and I missed it.
All right. I think I got you a copy. So you can
Yeah,
watch
that's
it
why you sent
digitally.
me the code.
Yeah.
Because I missed it.
But definitely worth to watch. Like it's a whole entire like everything
Oh,
you
yeah.
want from a
I
whole
loved it.
anime fan, like starting in mechas and everything, and crazy animation for sure. But yeah, from compared to 5 to 6 months where you can watch an anime movie after its translation, where you only can watch it like only that one specific time at one specific day, and that's it. You have to literally like flex all your entire schedule just so that you can watch this movie. Times have changed a lot right now with anime. We are finally taken serious.
Yeah, man. And I mean, Netflix hasn't knocked it out of the park with everything, but it's because of, like outlets like Netflix putting the money, hundreds of millions of dollars into anime to make it more accessible to people in the US so that they care about it. So I'm all for it, man. It'll take time, even more time, but I'm here for it.
They definitely do the best of trying new things, but as well as like knowing which licensing to pick up, especially when it comes to like Shaman King.
Yeah.
Yes, I know like people who grew up watching Shaman King are like now this reboot, and you can't watch this week to week on a Crunchyroll or on Funimation or wherever you can watch anime weekly. It's nope, you have to watch. You get it from Netflix every 3 months or so. You get 13 episodes, all dubbed up in their version, and then move on. But still great to have.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
As well as they also have movies too. They're planning more movies onto Netflix as well, so that works as well.
Yeah.
Ashton asked us, have any of you played a JRPG called The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel? I have not.
Mm-mm.
I have not. I'm not the biggest gamer. I will say that. So I have not.
We'll need our game aficionado,
Yeah.
Ray Apollo here. But definitely sounds interesting, especially with Cold Steel. I think we had a whole entire conversation about that anime.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Evangelion. They came on Amazon. Yep. And I believe, oh yeah, because more licensing of more anime movie Funimation is actually putting the Sora Online movie onto in the U.S. theaters as well in December, early December. So again, like we're on move. Anime movies on move, getting more licenses within 3 months or less. We'll get them in U.S. theaters, and the anime fandom will definitely go to theaters and pay tickets to watch them. And we had awards too, if I'm correct. Hosoda, Mamoru Hosoda, the animator for Mirai in the Golden Globes, if I can remember correctly, that got nominated, and now he has
nommed, yeah.
And now he has just pushed out his new movie called Belle, which is like his own version of Beauty and the Beast, but in a more digital world kind of thing. And you can find it in film festivals. Definitely, it's worthy to watch in theaters once it comes out for sure. Hopefully, it also gets nominated again. But actually, there hasn't really been too many animated movies within the Western, has there? Not that I can remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah, not that I can recall at the moment. Chat, please let us know.
Astronaut asked James, Ghost of Tsushima's DLC. Did you try it yet?
Flames, bro. Iki Island is amazing. Like, especially if you're playing it on PS5, it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, the water is amazing. Like, I love everything about Ghost of Tsushima. It's like one of my favorite games of all time right now. But yeah, Iki Island, definitely worth buying if you like the game. Iki Island is like one of my favorite parts of the game, straight up.
I guess we could talk about the Dragon Ball Superheroes movie. The trailer that's I think that's all 3D CGI, right?
Yeah, you can tell.
I hate it.
You can definitely
I hate
tell.
it. I have to be honest. I hate it.
It's not my thing. I'm sorry.
I was watching a video game trailer. I was like, "This is a video game coming out. Why is this a movie?"
I mean, when it came to Broly, that works. Honestly, that fighting and everything, it literally reminds you of Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Yeah, like I think that was. I felt like that was like the point. They broke through a space that took them to Dragon Ball Fighters. So it's like, like that literally was what. So that's that added to like the whole of the movie. So I like that animation with all like the fights was crazy. And then you go to this, like it's just like why I don't know.
I think it's because it's a heroes, because Dragon Ball Superheroes, it's all a video game. They had so many different versions of heroes. I guess they want to push out a movies for it, and since it's a Dragon Ball franchise, they would think that more people will come in and watch it.
Okay.
Steve said it looks like Kingdom animation.
Oh, I do like animation.
It's better than X Arm for sure. Oh my god, X Arm was crap.
Oh my god, and it's so disrespectful to the manga, which is so detailed and so like really great art style. Oh my god, it's like terrible CGI for anime. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like a game. I feel like I was watching a game trailer, so I don't know. But I didn't even catch Broly. I was like, how did y'all catch Broly? How did you almost zoomed in? Because I did
Yeah,
not
I didn't
see
catch it
him.
until someone said it, and then I was like, "Oh shit, there he is!"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is. That one appearance, and then boop, that's
I'm
it.
like,
You'll never
no,
see him again in the
literally.
movie.
I'm like, y'all be looking for that stuff. I don't. I'm be like, okay. Like,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
it's the Dragon Ball fans. It'd be like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like that with comic book trailers. I'm always
Well,
like,
yeah.
pause. Even if it's 3 minutes, it takes me like an hour to watch the whole thing because I'm examining every frame.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. They had Vegeta in his like Batman shirt. So I'm like, where okay. We'll see how this goes.
Adam Knight says, artsy Switch is interesting. It's a short CGI anime. You can watch it on YouTube. Interesting.
Okay.
Scuba Steve said, Easter egg, JB. I'm guessing when it comes to the whole comic book trailer and stuff, it's just Easter egg, JB. That's what he means. But it's not my cup of tea. It's just we were never a full on fan with 3D CG animation. Like it can be done really well though. It's
Like
That's the
in
thing. Like the
Dorito.
first preview that we saw of Goku, I was like, "Oh, that animation looks great." But then I see the CG. I'm like, "This is not it, bro. This is not it." Like,
I mean,
and then they end.
Sorry, go for it.
I was saying, and then they ended the trail like on like that promo that they showed us like beginning of year. I'm like, is this supposed to make it better? Like, what was that? Like, okay.
I mean, like, wait, they're trying to push it by the end before the end of the year.
I wasn't too keen on the name. I was like, Dragon Ball superheroes, like,
yeah,
really?
Dragon Ball superhero.
Like, this is not
Oh, right, you're right.
a good name.
Okay.
It's giving very much Power Rangers with all the ridiculous like
Right?
names.
It's like, I get it.
Mhm.
The arc that we're in, it's called Dragon Ball Super, and then the title is superhero.
Right.
But why call it superhero? Anything else?
I don't know. Maybe it's a movie about Saiya, man.
Superheroes
Gohan?
are hot right now.
Oh man. Oh no. Oh god, no.
Yeah, Ashton, I am also not the biggest fan of CG animation, dude.
Mhm.
Like, I dislike 97% of it. I've maybe seen 3% where it's like, you know what? This
works,
is just
but-
the story's so good, I don't even care. But I'm a Ghost in the Shell fanatic. I cannot watch that Netflix series. I cannot watch it. It's so terrible. It looks so bad. Oh my god.
The intro song's good. I like the intro song though, but that's the only. But I felt the same with Tensei when they did that. I don't like that CGI like kids cartoon type thing. Like it's like that weird like in between where like it's like 3 CGI but it's like clay, almost like clay like builds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like if you animated clay, that's what it would look like. And I'm like, this is not it, bro. Like,
I mean, Kengan Ashura was CG as well, and I didn't think it was that bad, but there was a lot of people like had it.
3%.
Dorohedoro was all 3 CGI and I loved it, but I feel like it was like a
that
mix.
fits into the 3%.
Yeah, literally.
It is the 3%.
Literally. But yeah.
But like I said, it could be done well, but I don't understand why they're doing it for Dragon Ball, especially when Toei does great animation.
But Toei's been leaning on that 3 CGI because they did Knights of the Zodiac. Like they're having this like a lot of their new animes coming out with animation because I watched the Netflix's
cheaper. It's cheaper.
No,
too.
literally. I think they even said that on the Netflix documentary where they talked about the anime industry with Toei, where like that's just.
I mean, it helped
pump them out with.
I mean, I guess it helped if it helps push out the anime itself further, like on time and further ahead. I guess if you like,
because Ultraman, Night Zodiac, like they all have that same animation style, and like I think they said they're trying to like gear towards the kid demographic, but also trying to have with the classes with the parents. I'm just like, but not with that anime choice.
Because that's where they get their money from.
Yeah,
that and like One Piece. Dragon Ball, it's literally where they're
anime
like
has a very specific style, man. Like it's just this CG is just not it, man. I think it just ruins it.
It's also like based on how much work you put into it. Even if you don't without CG and you're doing the whole hand drawn animation and cutout and everything. A lot more
He's
time
right.
on my work.
The Gantz movie, I did like the Gantz movie when but that was CGI. That was
fits
more,
into the
but that was more like, I feel they had like character models, like humans, like walking around type thing with that.
yeah,
It
but
looked
it's
more,
still technically CG though.
because
You
wasn't
know?
Captain Harlock like that too? I liked that movie when I watched it. It was on Netflix too. I think it was in the same 3D CGI, but yeah.
3%, yeah, that's about right. Give or take. But yeah, might skip this Dragon Ball movie though. Might skip this.
I mean, I'll be there opening night. You know, I'm gonna see it. Like I want to see it. I want to support. You know, because if we don't support it opening night and they don't see those numbers, then we won't get the improvement that we want. So I'm gonna go see it. I'll pay for it, but I'm not gonna be happy about that animation though. I'm not gonna be happy at all.
Isn't that kind of a downgrade compared to what they brought when they brought us Broly like 3 years ago?
Yeah,
been
Broly
3 years?
was different enough. I liked it. You know?
It worked. And now like you're giving us something else that's not as continuity with the story. It's just weird. They could have just pick out one of the arcs on the Super manga, and they could have made that adapted to the movie, which I don't know why they didn't do that. They could have done the moral arc for the movie.
I would prefer that to be a series though. You know?
True, but like, how long since Super aired their last episode? I think it was like in like 2017, right?
Dang.
I don't know. Like, there's no way it's that long.
You said Broly was 3 years ago. I almost, I felt that in my chest.
Yeah, Broly was 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago.
Oh my god, I was in the dorms.
Final episode date was March 25th, 2018. Okay,
Dang.
so
that makes sense.
That was 3 years ago too. But even the series had its faults of bad animation too, though.
Yeah, but that was just like quick scenes, though. I think, you know, like quick scenes, random frames, or just like, that doesn't look good. Some episodes it's not as on point as everything else, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Ashton is asking us what anime is everything watching. I'm currently waiting. I've been killing slimes for 300 years. That's actually good anime. Nice slice of life.
I heard good things about it. I heard good things about the anime.
It's also technically an isekai for James, but it's more they just focus on the slice of life of the anime of it all. Love life performance shows how to mix 2D and CGI. Yes, like I said, there are better ways of doing 3D CG animation with a good combination of 2D as well. It's just
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Good example.
You know, the only CG moments that I did not like was the Warhammer Titan fight because it looked too robotic and clunky and not like an actual person moving. So in those moments, I don't like it, but it worked. You know.
So like I'm guessing at this point there's so many topics. I think the 3% could at least marginalize at least 5% now. But if it's a good combination of both 2D and CG, you're fine. If it's just straight everything CG, you might be looking for a disaster maybe. Like it's too much risk, so much like bad reps for CG. It's not. I mean, we could go for. Hopefully, it has great music.
I'm sorry, that Ghost in the Shell opening was kind of fire when I was watching the series. I was like, hey, okay, but
yeah, but once the opening's done,
I know. I feel you.
That would be a first. Usually, people could just easily skip the intro. You wanna just go through the intro, skip the episodes.
Yo, the Ghost in the Shell intro and the Cyborg 02 that series had a nice intro too, but they all had 3D CGI, so it's like
009. Is it?
Yeah, 00 now, Cyborg 009, one of them.
Wasn't that like a old series? Like
yeah, it's a remake.
Yeah, they
redid it. Yeah, and it was a series now, and it came out on Netflix.
I keep thinking Eye Shield, but that's the football one. But 009, I'm thinking like
yeah, they remade it in 2017. It looks like.
Yep. Yep. Must be crazy. That's a good song. I like it.
Yeah, but I prefer the old Cyborg 009. I'm not a fan of this animation.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we can move on. Might actually be our last news of the night. Kingdom Hearts Sora has joined the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game as its final new character. I am not gonna lie to you. I had played Smash Bros. Ultimate for maybe a good couple days, and then that's it. I didn't want to pick it back up and play again because
You have to play
I'm
with
not
people.
good. Yeah, you kind of have to play competitively with people, and I don't have a Switch, not yet anyway. But yes, I don't know if it's enough to want me to buy the game and like buy all the DLCs for it and play like not competitively but with people is the
Buy it,
important
Sam,
thing.
so that we can play. Do it, yes.
I mean, we already have you, Vash, and Ray have been playing right now. So I see. Abe.
Man,
I
I'm not
mean,
investing in Switch yet.
I mean, I thought so. Like, it'd be cool if the anime lately, like, sometimes in our gaming on Thursdays, we're all playing Super Smash Bros. Against each other.
Hey, say
That
less,
would be
man.
fun. That would
I'll
actually
do
be
it.
fun.
Friendships
Gotta-
will be lost temporarily, but
Hey, we played
Gotta
Uno
be.
together, so I mean, we're fine.
that's true.
We played Uno
We can
together.
survive anything,
No. We survive anything if we play Monopoly together.
right?
Oh,
Oh, no.
I don't play Monopoly with people I care about. My dad literally tried to train me in Monopoly as a kid, and I'm like, I hate it. I hate every second of it. I hate playing Monopoly. No.
But, yeah, it's within those top competitive games where there is no friendship in this.
Yeah.
No friendship
Yeah,
in
man.
Uno, no friendship in Dominoes, no friendship in Monopoly, and no friendship in Super Smash Bros.
I'm
And
very
Mario
excited.
Kart. And Mario Kart.
Right?
There's no friends in Mario Kart either.
Yeah, when I hit you with that blue shell, you know what's up.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
man, but I'm excited for Sora. Like, I got
Mm-hmm.
into Kingdom Hearts really late, honestly.
True.
But once I played it, I was like, this is actually dope. I actually saw gameplay first, and I was like, oh, well, I'll definitely play this. So, they actually released some like brief like gameplay footage of Sora in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Looks really sick. It looks really good when he calls down the lightning using the key. Like, it looks sick. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, they have the design for sure and everything to work with. And I'm more surprised the agreement with Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That part. I didn't even think about that. Disney don't play when it comes to their stuff. So yeah, that was interesting.
Neither does Nintendo.
But I always thought Kingdom Hearts is more towards with Square Enix though, because like, I mean, the first Kingdom Hearts game came out within the 2000s, in 2000 early on, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out like a couple years afterwards, and we didn't have the third one until 12 years afterwards. Like, times have changed, and like we never expected where Nintendo and Disney working together for Sora as its final character, which is a well fit. And now,
So
you're saying? Oh, sorry.
I was saying, so like, do we have the full roster up of all like the characters that were added over the whole year?
Yeah.
Cause it started with what was that one character, like the long arms from that one Switch game? I think they were the first one to be announced.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. It was some. I don't remember what she would call, but it was something about
Yeah,
the
I can't-
noodles.
I can't remember.
Something about the noodle.
Yeah, they have like long arms, whatever. Like, I think that was the first announcement. I remember like touching on that on my page a little bit. But I think, and then
A
what's
lot
the
of
name
Fire
from-
Emblem characters.
Yeah, and then what's the name from what's that one game? The fighting game? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. He's on like literally two before Sora.
Joker?
Persona
No,
5.
no, no.
Joker was just added.
Sephiroth
Sephiroth, maybe?
too.
Sephiroth, yeah, I think that was the character.
I think that was the one before Sora.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, like, I guess the next step is to create another Super Smash Bros. Game. The next step is the evolution, right? Now it's just Can we transfer the DLC characters into the next one?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, you already made all your
But
money.
Steve, my main is Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario and Star Fox are my two favorites.
That's always someone's main as Star Fox. People love playing Star Fox.
Yeah, my preference is Dr. Mario. Love Dr. Mario.
I don't know who I used to main when I used to play back when I did. Not when I was younger. I played with obviously I forgot their name. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I played Smash Bros. I don't think I really have a main.
I think my main was Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like playing with Pikachu. Never liked playing with Jigglypuff or Yoshi or Bowser. Not for me.
The round characters.
Yeah.
The round characters.
Yeah, their abilities weren't cool for me. It just that doesn't work.
But they had their nice like way of combos though. Everybody had
I played with Peach a lot.
Yes,
Peach.
I did play with Peach too.
Peach has a lot of OP moves.
Steve,
Like when she hits you with that umbrella, bro,
Yeah.
it's done. You're done.
Steve, you look like the kind of person that would play King DDD. There's a lot of King.
Chat, who do you guys play as in Super Smash Bros?
Let me see.
I used to play a lot with Link as well.
Yeah,
Mhm,
Link
people love playing with Link.
Ness was another one of my
Ness.
favorites.
Yes,
Captain
with Lucas,
Falcon,
Captain Falcon, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Sheik.
See a lot of people play with Sonic.
Never played with Sonic.
It's a lot of more speed for Sonic.
Which is why I like Star Fox. It's a combination of a lot of different things.
Ike is one of those kind of characters that actually hit hard. Like with Ganondorf.
That's why I like Dr. Mario, bro. The Dragon Punch. If I catch you when it's fully charged, you're done.
And I know like Donkey Kong is a very competitive character to
yeah.
play too.
Also did not like playing as Donkey Kong.
Kirby. Ashton likes to play Kirby. He's like the more
Okay.
The more versatile kind of character for sure. Steve says, if I have to choose Ike, that means you beat me and I'm pulling out the big guns.
Roy was really cool to play as well. Never really played as Mewtwo, ever really.
Yeah.
I think I like to play Lucario more than I would Mewtwo.
For sure.
Pokemon Trainer was a little bit more of a it's something different that I can't play with. I see a lot. I don't know if people are still playing with Zelda and Sheik, or they choose one of them and they're really somehow much more. Somehow they're more better with
Sheik.
Yeah, and somehow people are much better with using Zelda than they are with Sheik.
I'm better at playing Sheik than Zelda.
It's so weird.
Oh, here we go. Kazuya from Tekken. That was the character I was talking about.
Oh, because I've not actually seen him play much. I haven't tried him either.
So far, it's Piranha Plant, Joker, Hero, Banjo, and Kazu, Terry, Byleth, Min,
Terry.
Steve and Alex from Minecraft, Sephiroth, Pyra, Mithra, Kazuha, and then Sora.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah.
There was also Dragon Quest of Hero. They added Minecraft into the Alex and Steve characters.
Yeah, that's which is interesting.
Characters I won't play as.
Yeah, it's like why was even he's like, yeah, I don't know why we added.
We missed that. We missed
out of this DLC. Honestly, I'll play as Sora. I'll play as Sephiroth. That's probably it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Like
and Kazuya. I'll play as Kazuya, but that's that's about it.
Kind of OP.
I want to try with Joker as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Joker looked nice when they revealed him.
Yeah, that's true.
And King of Fighter Terry, give him a shot too.
Chat, also drop like what DLC characters you guys are excited for. I'm curious.
Wasn't Sora the last one?
Yeah, but any of the ones from like before.
I tell you who is not Waluigi.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no respect for Waluigi at all.
I'm sorry, when they announced the Wii Fit trainer, I was like, what the what? Why would you add that?
Someone wanted it somewhere.
I guess, like, oh my gosh. I know people are excited about, I think, Bayonetta.
Yeah, facts.
Bayonetta.
And Isabel, people were excited when Isabel got announced. It was a frenzy, Isabel.
King K Rule. I see Ray play that character too. Cloud I would try.
Ooh, Snake. Haven't played a Snake yet.
Snake is okay. I remember playing him on the Wii game. Simon and Richter, both from Castlevania. I would like to try that too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Simon and Richter are from Castlevania.
They're all you know what? I'm gonna have to get that.
Do it.
Cause I wanted to play the old Castlevania games. I think they're coming out with like renditions of the old ones. I think they're remastering them. I saw somewhere. So I like to play them just to like get the feel for it.
The Mii fighters were actually really OP.
I never played as those characters.
They're pretty OP.
I hate their designs, so I won't do it.
Kenryu, Cloud, Shulk I have not tried yet, but I have the amiibo figure for him. I think that was kind of it.
Ashton, I'm with you though. Like, I can't wait for Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2. Like, Anos is one of my favorite OP characters ever. Also can't wait for Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2.
Yes!
That was finally announced, thank God, after all these years.
And I like the animation too. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key was digging it, but I'm excited for this series. Cause I watched it on Netflix. I was like, I want more. So when it got announced, I was
funny.
Like, yes. It's really good. When's it coming out? Next year?
I think
I believe
2022 sounds right.
I know just recently right now the World End Harem got pushed into winter too, and that was not the sort of anime you want to put out there.
I keep seeing like that manga pop up, and I'm like, I don't know.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm really surprised they're making an anime. I'm really surprised.
It was supposed to come out this season for fall. Now they're just pushing it to winter. It's just you would expect High Dive to pick it up, but no, Crunchyroll picked it up.
I'm like, Crunchyroll, really? I mean, because they're gonna censor it. So what's the point, right? What's the point of even making it when you know you have to censor it? Because I mean, just go watch Y the Last Man, right? Like that's pretty much what this is, right? You can just go watch that on Hulu.
It's just more of a etchy. Well, actually, not even etchy.
Extremely ecchi.
This is mature. Is it rated R
and it's going
mature.
To be neutered, which is what's the point of putting it on Crunchyroll if you're gonna neuter it? What's the point of wasting money making this?
At least
if you're interested, read the manga. I've read 5 chapters. Not for me. You get everything you could possibly want out of 5 chapters. There's no point in continuing it.
Okay, because it keeps popping up.
It's not.
But I stay away from harems anyway. Like if it was,
there's nothing wrong with harem anime and manga. It's just this specifically is it's more seinen kind of thing. So it's like more mature. Like they will add the sex nudity
these are
into
all
this kind
adults.
of stuff, but it's not something that you would. Of course, like in Japan time, they probably put this like around 12 a.m. at midnight and that sort of stuff, and whoever's awake still can watch it and shit like that. But like no, Crunchyroll
it's not for me.
Should not have picked this up, even if you do censoring everything. It's not appropriate.
Like I love harem anime, like High School DxD, one of my favorites.
I love it. Tone's only one harem I watch.
This is not it.
It's like because at least when High Dive picks it up, they had their own uncensored version or the less
Yeah.
censored version and whatnot, and that's what helps push their business. So like Blu-ray, if you want the whole no censors at all, watch it in Blu-ray. Just buy this and like okay, move
Like,
on.
Why Are You Here, Sensei is nothing compared to this, and that was neutered, right? That was
Yes,
censored to shit. So what's the point of making this? Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, Japan horny. It needs to
Yeah, but
bonk.
you're gonna censor it, so it's like, what's the point? You're just gonna see black bars over everything.
You want the whole implication impliedness, but like, yeah, someone bring a bonk hammer, anything.
Then don't make it. Just you have the manga. Go read the manga. Don't make it.
Yeah, there's so many reasons. Like it's just they didn't need to go. They didn't. Really did not need to go to that level, and I swear they should just drop it now. Just give it to High Dive if anything. Just don't take this. It's not worth it.
I wonder how they push these series. Like, how do these series get like picked up? Like, how do
Sales.
they advocate
It's definitely
like popularity?
sales.
Yeah, popularity. It's like, oh, there's a market for this. We don't have anything like this currently running right now. Oh, and then you look at other markets. Oh, Why the Last Man is really popular. We have
Yeah.
a story just like that. Let's release it.
That's
you know what I mean? Like it's all a game, which is really why they're doing it. But I don't think it makes sense if you're going to. If it's going to be heavily censored, like I think it's going to be.
I feel like it should, and they probably will.
Well, yeah. As you should, which is why I don't think you should make it at all.
Because
Just
this
read
is
the manga.
Because I would definitely classify this as a whole hentai series kind of thing.
Facts. Big facts.
Because I've been this is a little shameless, but I've been reading like a lot of like josei like smut series, and that series always popping up on my thing, and I'm like,
That's been around like for a long time, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, back then they animated those kind of stuff, and now I guess when you have your viewers is from kids, like it makes sense. You're gonna have to like put certain stuff where it's PG appropriate or PG 13
But you know what? They made Testament of Sister New Devil, so fuck it, right? If you made that anime, anything can be made, realistically, because you have like, yes, they're not actually related, but you're playing up the incest type shit, and then it's like weird shit like licking kneecaps and armpits and like, and they're having orgasms from this shit. It's really weird. It's really weird. But if that got animated, sure, why not?
I must say after that.
Yeah, it's really weird. Testament of Sister New Devil is really
is it like
weird.
those we have to do this once every couple of years, every 5 years we have to at least bring some kind of very bad kind of content kind of thing?
Don't you put Sweat and Soap with that. Don't put that wholesome series in with what we're talking about.
Who says so?
I don't even.
Who says Sweat and Soap? That's not. That's not.
Well, I think because I said
I classified that as a little bit of smut, but it's also more romance. It's just romance in a way.
Because I like josei that have like smut in it because I think it adds to the whole like relationship aspect. But yeah, Sweat and Soap is so wholesome. Like I love that series. I've been reading that and other series.
For the most part, it is more wholesome. Definitely more wholesome than the whole world harem. Yeah, for sure.
Because it's wholesome with like a weird kink in it, like a little weird kink tossed in. But you know, it's not like bad. It's just like a little extra little thing.
I mean, it's a smelling fetish thing.
Yeah, like that's he likes to.
No, think perfume, James. Think perfume.
Yeah, he writes.
I'm a scent guy. I get it.
Yeah, like
because he works for a soap company and her scent, and she sweats a lot, so she's self-conscious about it. But he likes her scent, so like he'll smell her and then he'll like get ideas for like different soaps.
A new creation.
Yeah, I fuck with that completely.
And that's fine. That kind of worked. Like this, it's not that bad compared to like an anime where only a few men are still alive and the rest of the entire population are women, and you're going through the whole route of, oh, we need to repopulate kind of thing. Like, no, pass. We
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
we don't need that apocalypse. Pass.
Yeah. It turns out like I'm sterile. Sorry. Can't help you. I would definitely go into hiding. I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. Yo, yo.
That's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot
He
of
said,
work.
I don't want those problems. I'm good. That is not my fantasy.
Because I mean,
It's so funny.
I'm not attracted to every woman on the planet. The point is to repopulate. I will at some point have to have sex with women that I don't want to. That's not what I want to do with my life. No.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. Kage Summer Love is War season 3. I heard that's a good series, but
Love
I
is
haven't
War
really
is
got
good.
into
Love is
it.
War is good. It's comedy, romance, and its animation style has been really, really good. That's also by Ufo. I think it's by Ufobel, if I believe.
I love these Squid Game meme things with like the
Yo.
the candy thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And they start licking it. It's like
No
y'all
lie,
are
now
funny.
I wanna play that now. Just like the whole needle to
Oh
carve
no,
it
I
out.
mean, that would be really
definitely
fun.
lose.
That
I
would
mean,
be
like
really fun.
this was it was made for kids games. Like it makes
Yeah,
sense.
but now
like,
that you know the rules, you have the choice to pick, which one you want. So
I watched a
oh no,
video
I
of
wasn't. I wasn't talking about the whole Squid Games in itself. I mean, like the cookie
just do
thing.
it for fun.
That
yeah, that's what I'm
thing
talking
for-
about.
Yeah.
From the show, yeah. Because in the game you can choose which symbol you want.
But
It's
you,
just that they didn't know what you had to do.
yeah.
But we know, so you could choose.
I feel like now like they review the trick of how to make it easier, where you have to lick from the back so that you maybe easily cut it out.
Hey,
Like, does it really work that way? Like
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm told.
I know. I know. It's fine.
Oh.
But definitely I play for it. The tug of war is probably like the only strong suit I might go for, unless I did not know about those techniques. Like
I was hyped. I
was
was
like,
hyped during
oh.
the tug of war.
Hey, look, I when it came to like those kind of games at school, I was your girl. Like I did not lose. Like my team always won. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Nope. Like my team always won. And if someone wasn't doing their job, I would yell at them. Like I'm very competitive when it comes to sports. So.
Short legs, strong arms, bro. We're doing tug of war. You want me on your team? Trust
Literally.
I think the only game that might not be good is the marbles. I never really played marbles like that.
I was great at
I was never
marbles.
really good at marbles.
That's a game where you like just take your time and just like don't rush it. You just gotta,
Mhm.
like aim type thing. So it's 50-50 for me. It depends on, But if I'm really concentrated, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we're playing for marbles, you're done. Like, I get really competitive. Like, you're done.
I think it was only the first game really it was just the most messed up, like almost kind of unfair kind of game.
Yeah, that was unfair because like even
nobody
when the
knew
didn't catch,
the consequences of being eliminated. Like
because even when like the robot wouldn't catch anyone, the guy was up like someone moved, and then they'll just I'm like, dang, that's the unsurety where it's like you think you're safe and then like you just get hit, or it's like I don't know because I'm clumsy, I have big feet, so I don't know how I would have made that one.
did they also
be honest.
do you also get shot if they do facial recognition too? If you move your face as well, do you lose?
Yeah,
if you twitch too much,
yeah, you're gonna
bang.
lose. I was like, wait, what?
Because people were getting shot next to someone and they were like fidgeting. They would get shot too. So that would have been me. That would have been my first initial response to like jerk.
I think the more
Ashton definitely like I need Shield Hero season 2 right now, bro. Like
Is that
Shield Hero is
next season
hands down my favorite isekai anime. Period. Like close second would be Slime. But yeah, Shield Hero is next level for me. So yeah, man, season 2, like I can't wait. I need 2 cores. I need all that shit.
I think Jobless might get you help within the top contenders as well. Your
I need to
animation,
finish it. Yeah.
the animation's been really good. Story's been really good too, and it gets better and better for sure. Uh, the only game that did not fair from Squid Game was the bridge.
Yeah. The bridge is the most fucked.
It's the you would think it's 50-50. Oh no, bro! It's literally 13
I
stairs.
wouldn't have made it.
See where the well, I was just about to give out a spoiler, but I would be because I can tell the difference, right? If you look at it from an angle, I can tell.
Oh, you're that old man that knew.
Yeah, I can tell the difference. But once they did that thing, it's like shit.
Honestly, he should have trusted his gut when he like, oh, do you have something to throw with? Like literally,
I'm sorry.
you're one shot.
I would have threw that thing on her so hard. I don't know why he suddenly tossed it. I was like, bro, you better hit it, right? I wouldn't.
No, I think his whole
No.
point was to make as much much more drops and vibration.
Yeah, he
towards
was
it.
trying to hear the difference with both, and I would been like, nah, just see if it can break or not at this point. Like, y'all the last one, or just jump, like, or something.
I was wondering, like, yo, can someone come back and get the shoe?
Bro, I can't.
Oh man.
Man, yeah, that last one was really rough.
And then the characters, each of them like unique, but it's so human.
I only like the main character when he was in the Squid Games. Outside, I'm like, you're not that great, but I like you in the Squid Games. You're really wholesome.
I mean, like he learned a heavy lesson. This is the most like.
Did he?
He's human, man. That is the whole thing. It's about being human and all the flaws, all that shit. You know, because I mean, he is a good dad, right? But he has issues.
He tries.
He has a serious gambling problem. Like he can't stop, right? Because he gambles to make more money to pay for his past gambling debts, and he doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know where the end of the rope is, right? But he is a really good dad. He's a good person, but he's a fuck up, like a lot of human beings, right?
Mhm.
Like we're not perfect at all. So that was something that I appreciated. My favorite character would probably have to be the girl.
Oh yeah.
Like her backstory, like
Yeah.
I resonated with that the most. I really wanted her to win.
I thought
You know.
because it's like with K-drama, usually like it's never the main character. It usually wins, and like that's what I expected too.
I knew once they partnered on the guy with the old guy. I was like, okay, something's gonna be happening here. At least with the two friends, because it was like an ongoing like thing with them. So I knew it was gonna be at least down to them. But I didn't think she was gonna go out like that per se. But
Yeah.
But like full circles. There's so many Easter eggs within the explain of how this certain thing
Yeah.
happens and that certain stuff happened. Oh man, I can't wait for that.
I will
review.
say, I called who the host was
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
pretty early
Yeah.
on in the
Same,
series.
same.
Yeah, it was.
Same.
He made it almost a little bit too obvious. In a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he introduced, I was like, "Why are you here?" And
That
then
was the only thing where I'm like,
Like you
This
you
is too
understand.
easy.
Like you
"Oh, you live in my neighborhood too?" Like,
you understand
like,
his entire
mm.
purpose of why joining. Like if you're dying and you have nothing left to lose, and you're gonna die anyway, you might as well play a life and death
Spoiler
game for
sound.
money. Basically.
spoilers. Huh?
I
But for me,
But-
it was just like, I mean, the Squid Games have been going on how long?
decades apparently, and like I thought I didn't like what the character did in the end. I accepted it because I'm like, it made sense. Like that's the character showed you who he was all throughout. How that's what he wanted to do, especially after happening with his friends. So it's like I didn't like it. I was like, but then I was like, you know what? It's in his character. I understand. He wants to be the one. So I was like, have at it. It's your life. So, but it made sense to the character. So I was like, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it did piss me off. I'm like, dude, you were literally given the perfect opportunity to give yourself and your daughter an amazing life where you can take her wherever you want, do anything she wants, buy anything she wants, whenever she
Yeah.
wants, right? And I get it. You also want to do the morally right thing, but like it's not on you, right?
Mhm.
If you wanted to give that information to the police, if you wanted to do that, that's what you do, right? But
Yeah, that ending, that 15 minutes.
what are
is
you
like-
gonna do?
It gave me very much Liam Neeson's like, I'm gonna find you, and I'm just like,
gonna find
what?
you,
What is this?
and I will kill you.
I have many skills. What skills do you have? You're rich. That's it. You already using your money like that. I'm
And
sorry.
they've been doing this for so long. How do you think you're going to beat them? They've been at this for. You think you're the first?
That part. First of all, how do I get the job where I just con people on the train?
They had the wealth,
right?
They had the wealth.
The salesman.
Yeah, I want to be the salesman for the Squid Game. How do you get that job?
Same guy. Same guy as the Train of Busan character too.
Yeah. Who, ironically, hanging out in a train station. I thought that was fucking hilarious. But the identity of the front man also super easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Like super
easy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is all great. It's all written really well, but these reveals are really predictable, man.
Yeah, and I feel like my friends were talking. We're like, was the cop really like necessary? Like, yeah, we get it. You want to know like the
He
was necessary,
but it was like, I guess his reasoning. I was like, okay, like you want to find your brother, like I guess, but the doctor was necessary. Like, doctor was like, okay. So we have like an underground.
I feel like there's only necessary. It's just more of how bad human society is, kind of situation. Then
I don't usually like a bunch of different subplots, but I thought it really worked. Like having the cop on the show was a different perspective of how he was investigating how all of this shit worked, and then to see how it all turns out at the end is like, well, not even this guy, right? So that's what I found interesting. Even all the stuff with the doctor, that stuff was interesting, because even when you give people everything, it's still not good enough. They're still going to find ways to go behind your back to make more money, to do other things. So it's all the human experience, man. So I love that shit.
A lot of psychological stuff. Steve mentioned Alice in Borderland, which is like another death game.
That's next on my list.
I should check that out too, but definitely different. It's not as psychological as Squid Game, in a way. I feel
they kept comparing Squid Game to like another. What was that? The high school version of Squid Games? I forgot what the name of it was.
Or something like that.
I think it was anime. I think it was also live action too. I forgot the name of it, but people were like comparing that heavily to it. So I was like, I'm gonna have to watch that to see. But Alice in Borderland definitely was like another one where I'm like, I'll look into it and see. But
yeah, it's on my list.
But yeah, I think we could end it here, because if we keep going, we're gonna keep talking about Squid Games, and I think this is better to just talk onto James's channel. Be careful with spoilers. There are almost are you guys at 500 subs yet?
5 away. 5 more subs.
We need 5 subs, guys. Can you go to James's channel real quick and just subscribe if you haven't? Because he needs
right now
just that 5 subs. That's all he needs, and he reached the halfway point of 1,000. Or you know what? Not 5, but yeah, give us 10 plus more. You know?
Yeah, that would be great.
Even
I
better.
just want to get above 500. That would be awesome.
Yes.
Steve, we could do Squid Games tomorrow. I probably can't tomorrow, but
we're not reviewing Squid Game tomorrow.
I can't do tomorrow.
Like what if
I can't even do this
ended?
Weekend.
Yeah, we have to do what if tomorrow.
Yeah, what if literally just ended? Like I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, next week or the week after we'll do Squid Game.
But since we're already talking about our next content, hey James, Spicy, what are your plugs?
Spicy, you go first.
James, you go first. You're in your goal. Go first. Go.
Yeah, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get us to 500 subs and beyond. Road to 1K. Tomorrow on C4S Villains at 8 p.m. CST, we're gonna have the council minus Vash, unfortunately, because he'll be working. But we'll also have Chris Conkling from the Popaholics podcast. We're gonna have Ray Apollo. Can't wait to have Ray back on the show. We're gonna be talking about the epic and not so epic season finale of What If. We're gonna have a lot of different opinions on that finale on tomorrow's episode of Villains, so make sure you come and check that out. Abe and I are going to be doing some horror reviews. As soon as Halloween Kills drops, we're going to be reviewing that. We still have to review Malignant. I'm going to be giving away a Conjuring comic this month as well. We got a lot of crazy shit going on for October. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at C the number 4 spoilers. We're doing 31 days of Halloween, where every single day, Abe or myself, we're going to be recommending different horror movies or TV shows that you guys should be watching. So check that out.
Spicy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Spicy Lady. Follow me on Twitter, spicyladyent. Follow me on YouTube, spicyladytalks. I'm trying to bring back the YouTube. DC fandom, I have to do a video, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to bring it back. But yeah, follow me on there. Subscribe to my second channel, Spicy Productions with a Z. I have a dance video up there too. Trying to work on more dance videos, obviously. Follow me on Twitter, Spicy Entertainment. And yeah, Patreon's still temporary and available, but I will try to be bringing that back once I get YouTube popping again. So yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you actually like the content, remember to press that like button and give us a subscribe down below in the channel. We appreciate your support. And then, of course, follow all of our contents for James and Spicy here. Of course, with Abe or Prince Allah, you guys know of. Ray Apollo, you can always follow him on Twitter and Twitch and family. You guys get to follow all the content and descriptions are down below in the descriptions. All of our plugs. Definitely check us out. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace.